After building a really strong classroom culture, I decided that the students seemed comfortable enough to start actually making decisions and having their voices really heard on the spot and in the moment. So when they came in on the day before the March break, they walked into an empty room and they gravitated towards certain areas naturally. And that's something that we came together and talked about after they came in and did their normal, usual reading, just spread out around the room. I then set them off with tasks thinking about the inquiry of the space and the room and how things worked. They started putting together some plans and thinking about how to make the space work well. And what was really interesting was that I was called out while they were moving things around. The EA was in the classroom and sort of observing and helping to move some furniture. But when I came back in after about 2 minutes, I walked into this roundtable discussion that had naturally formed and was being mediated by the students without any adult input, supervision, or anything like that. It was one of the most incredible experiences of my career so far, and probably ever. So I'd like to let you in on some of what I recorded when I pulled my phone out to capture on video what they were talking about.
What if every day we chose a new home base?
Yeah, but then
That's like what I said. Yeah, but then like the first 3 minutes of when you come in, we have
holding a clipboard right on this
If we did the home base thing, we could do it for like about a month, and then we could figure out who we want to sit beside, who we work best with, or something beside each other. So that's another thing that we can do. And then eventually, then once you know who you want to sit beside, you can sit beside them or something.
So where are you in deciding where the tables are going?
So thinking about where the tables are actually going to go. So we're probably going to change it because this is kind of
crowded. Messy and it's
one
kind
table over there.
And
that
Ben
table's,
won't
like,
be able to
sideways.
take his.
And there's like
And Ben won't be able to take his thing out.
the people over there
Yep.
won't be able to get to
Right.
yeah, because of the projector.
Okay.
the tables in the way, and we need to get to them.
Right. So if I give you 10 more minutes, do you think you can come to a consensus about the tables?
15.
10 to 15 minutes? Okay, let's figure it out.
Why? Why are we doing this?
Yep.
Maybe someone move the bookshelf because whenever I'm there getting a book, there's
Sure.
always like a lot of
Where do you think it should go?
Sorry. There's room to sit. You have the books right there. Then you have a lot of room back here in front.
Okay.
And I like tables, but they're a little crowded.
All right. So that maybe is bugging you? Okay. Maddie. At the end of the day, this is what the room turned out looking like. Some independent workspaces, 2 large group tables, as well as the chalk table, which was over with the comfortable chairs, which we kind of stole from the staff room. They weren't being used, so we made use of them in our classroom. The couch area, which is kind of the book nook reading zone, has the bookshelf easily accessible, a chalk coffee table, and the bench, which was relocated to there from the common area. The bookshelf was a hot topic of conversation throughout the day. They wanted to make sure it was in the right spot. So you can see that there is open space, there are spots for group discussions, small group, and independent work.